Shalom, loved ones. My name is Troy Cady, and I invite you to join me now as I offer midday prayers with PlayWell Communities. PlayWell is a faith network of those who are learning to live by the unforced rhythms of grace. To help us keep time to the rhythm of God's heartbeat and the movement of God's love, we like to pause to pray at various times throughout the day. Sometimes in life, it is easy for us to just stick with what is familiar. But if we take a chance and take a risk to try something new, to open ourselves up to something different, we may discover some surprising beauty that we never expected to emerge. In today's time of prayer, I will read a reflection from Fred Rogers as he talks about learning to play in a new key. Well, with that, let's get ready. We light this candle as a reminder that Christ, the light of the world, is present with us. Hear the words of Jesus from Matthew chapter 11, as translated by Eugene Peterson in the Message. Jesus says, "Come to me, get away with me, and you'll recover your life. Learn the unforced rhythms of grace." In the middle of the day, we return to you, Jesus, our center. In you we live and move and have our being. Like parched souls searching for a spring, we thirst for you and your ways. With joy we draw water from the wells of your salvation. Let's take some moments of silence now to just rest, breathe, be present. Join me in this confession about the life of the beloved. I believe that I am God's beloved child. I am learning to let God's love fill my heart, to let it shape my life. So I may be just who God has made me to be, nothing more and nothing less. that I may abide in love and share God's love with all that I am. Amen. Instead of just being content with the same old, Fred Rogers invites us to learn to play in a different key so that we may find out what we may discover in that. He writes, "It is tempting to cling to the familiar. Just like in music, if we keep living, playing in the key of C, we wouldn't have to take any risks of not making it to the key of E flat. But we'd never know what it sounded like unless we tried. And once we've had the practice and the pleasure of making a transition from one key to the next, the subsequent times might not be quite so difficult." I wonder what transition you are being invited to make these days. And I wonder what you most need to make this transition with grace. We commit to you the work that is done and the work that is yet undone. May your beauty rest upon us, Lady Wisdom. We trust you will complete the incomplete. We believe you will finish what you started. May we meet you on the road with us, Brother Jesus. As we labor, be our resting place. Please make our work restful and our rest fruitful. May we remain present to your presence, Great Spirit. And now receive this blessing from Teresa de Avila. Let nothing disturb you, nothing affright you. All things are passing. God never changes. Patient endurance attains to all things. Whom God possesses, in nothing is wanting. Alone, God suffices. Amen. Thank you for joining me today in Midday Prayers with PlayWell Communities. There is a small group of us that meet every Wednesday night at 7:30 Central Time and every Sunday at 12:30 on Zoom. you would like to join us for those times of just gentle, grace-filled connection, and just let me know, and I'll give you details on how to do that. I hope you have a good rest of the day today. And above all, be loved because you are beloved.